5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now live.
Former athlete, businessman, model, fashion influencer, father of 3. Don't be a hating ass bitch.
This guy was good.
Thank you for having me, Kobe. This is fun.
Crazy game, stay crazy, sign me. Man. I know it has been a little minute since y'all have seen this pretty face right here, since y'all have heard my voice, and that is exactly why episode 17 is titled, You Missed Me. I know. Because it is your boy, the one and only, call me Crazy, aka Kobe Nasir Wallace, and this is the one and only, the Crazy Talk Podcast. I want to thank all my subscribers for subbing the fuck up. I want to thank everybody who has been supporting me over these last 6-7 months that I have been podcasting, that I have been building this brand and building this platform. It has been fucking amazing. I have to first say how amazing it has been, but I also have to touch on why I took a little break in March, right? They said, as you know, I'm a Pisces, which means I'm a March baby. So as y'all saw in the Traders vlog, and y'all blew that shit up. I want to say thank y'all for blowing that shit up. Y'all blew the Traders vlog, the Poconos cabin vlog. Y'all blew that shit through the roof. I think that shit is touching a beam right now. One of the highest rated videos on my page right now. That shit was amazing. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to that. But after that whole trip to the Poconos, after all of that, I was tired as all fuck, and a hiatus was much needed. Okay, a hiatus was much needed. And of course, right after my birthday, because yes, I am a March baby, but I'm not the only March baby, because right after my birthday comes none other than my boy, my man's 100 fucking grand, the one and only co-host of the Crazy Talk Podcast, my boy Noah fucking Tip.
Appreciate it, man. That was my little intro.
Man, we're back. And we're back into the swing of things, right? They said we back and we off to the fucking races. They said we stayed down long enough, Tip. They said we have stayed down long enough. I think it is time that we kick this shit into high gear, right? I think it's time we give our real, raw, and unfiltered opinions about shit, as we do in real life. They said, so from now on, the Crazy Talk Podcast, it's about to get real fucking crazy. As I like to say, on a crazy tip, it's about to get real fucking crazy. But tonight, me and Tip, we're not doing this alone. They said tonight. They said, no. Tonight, we are not doing this alone. Tonight, we had to bring in a very special guest, because a lot of the topics that we are going to talk about, some would like to call it hood ratchet ghetto shit, right? They said hood ratchet ghetto shit. And I only know one hood ratchet ghetto nigga. They said none other than my best fucking friend, the one, the only, Jai fucking Bose. Sit your fat ass down.
He do the Shawn Michaels.
Now he's doing the Shawn Michaels. Oh my god, this nigga is emoting during his fucking.
I'm just a sex boy. Yeah.
Bose. They said we have not seen you since episode 15. They said it's been a little while.
Yeah, daddy.
Where you at? What's that background? What is this backsplash we looking at?
Shit, your baby at work.
He's getting to the money. The money. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. Well, Tip, how has it been going? How before we get into this episode, let's kind of give everybody a little update. How has shit been going these past couple weeks? How was the hiatus off for you? How was your birthday week? How was everything?
Yeah, I want to hear my baby do.
I ain't gonna expose myself too much, but you know, it shit was chill, man. Like, I went to a little comedy show. Well,
Okay.
little,
Who took you to a comedy show?
You said what?
Who took you to a comedy show? They said to the audience, there's this nickname we gave Tip a long time ago. Tender Tippins. Tender Nizzle. He is the definition of Tender Tip. Man. Yes. Okay. So how was the comedy show? How was the comedy show?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was actually good. It was highly out of pocket. So
Okay.
you know, that's my type of comedy.
You know, I've been thinking about writing a comedy set.
Who's the comedian?
I don't even know. They were like some local randoms, but it was funny. I know he said something smart. I didn't even hear what he said, but I know he said something smart.
So
I said you up.
Smart shit. No, he said there is a viewer. Hold on, there is a viewer in the chat. There's a viewer in the chat. Come in, say your name. State your motherfucking identity. He said, "What's up? This is the Crazy Talk Podcast. This is your boys. Noah Tip. Call me crazy. Jai Sosa. Say what's up to us. Thank you.
You know,
And sub the fuck up if you ain't already subbed up. But yeah, okay. The hiatus was good. Jai, after your first Crazy Talk Podcast episode, I mean, you garnered a great reaction from your first episode. How are you feeling being back into the fray? Kind of maybe on a regular basis.
Actually, I'm very appreciative, and I'm honored. My baby brought me on full time, but I mean,
they said no contracts have been signed. No contracts have been signed.
No lawyers contacted. None of that's going on. But
Right.
I'm really glad to be here with my guys. You feel me? Y'all started this shit and y'all brung me in it, and I'm thankful and honored. So we about to take this shit to another level, you know.
Don't ever do that shit again on my fucking platform.
Free my mans, dog.
They said, but yes, amazing shit. I'm high as shit right now. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am floating on another fucking cloud. They said, I don't know if y'all can see my room. Well,
now you blurred it.
They said, not giving up the fucking spot. I don't know if y'all can see my studio. You know, but yeah, I did a little reorganizing, I felt like every time y'all would see my studio, it would be like, I don't know, different, right? But I'm gonna keep it like this. I think it's important that we show the credentials, right? They said we got the credentials on one side, the personality on the other. Y'all know I don't.
You, my boy, stay.
Yeah. They said that's one diploma, and then the one on the bottom is a degree. Okay. They said, but yeah, because we are coming into the spring, and we are coming into the spring new. We are entering Q2 new. Q2 will be fucking great for everybody involved. Okay. They said we are speaking it into existence, which is kind of a nice segue. Talking about speaking things into existence. Tip, we have talked almost ad nauseum about the likeliness that during Donald Trump's second term, America would somehow, some way enter a war.
Yeah.
Here the fuck we are.
That time has come.
It has.
That time has come. That time is. Are you rolling up there, buddy? I'm about. As soon as we get off of here, I'm over there. That's it. That just piqued my interest. They said, but we are here. Me and you have yet to have a full, really in-depth conversation about the Iranian war. Me and you haven't sat down, at least not on the platform, and talked about the nuances that have gone into this, why this has started, why it's still going on, and why, for me and in my opinion, I don't see a ending in the near future. Right. I think it's very important to talk about kind of the history between not only Iran in the United States, but the United States and the entire fucking Middle East.
Right.
Nah, that's true.
Let's get into it. I'm
You
ready.
know,
I'm excited. Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do it.
He said, "I think." No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I feed off energy. Let's do it.
Perfect. So let's call a spade, Cope. Right? Right. I know you're gonna agree with me on this one. It's the reason why we in this war, right? Is not because, in my opinion, right? It's not because they got some nukes or they got this and then they got that. It's because of Israel. It's because of Israel.
And
you mean the Israel that's already at war with Palestine? With
everybody else in the Middle East?
Everybody else, yeah. All
right, so let me give you a breakdown real quick. So Scott, because I know you got some questions real quick, right?
Right.
So here's what happened, right?
This is not really my shot.
So right now, Iran is obviously a Middle Eastern country. I'm trying not to say anything out of pocket, but actually I don't give a fuck. They own some, like, their leader is a dictator, right? Now he is, right? But if you want to go through history, right? Let's go through some history, right? Let's go. I don't know the exact years because I'm not too familiar with the timestamps of the Middle East. But at one point, Iran had democracy. If you don't know what democracy is, it means they voted for their government leader or official. They had a leader. This is back in probably like the 70s, 80s. I don't remember the time period.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it's around that time. And they had an elected official, right? During this time period, America was trying to get oil from Iran. You know, Middle East got all the oil. That's where the money grabber is, right? So during this time period, I forgot who our sitting president was at the time. But it'll come to me eventually.
70.
It might have been. I don't know if it was Reagan. It might have been after. But bottom line is, we wanted oil. Whoever that sitting leader was, we was like, yo, we're trying to get oil. Like, let's how do we get this shit right? And their government leader was like, yo, like, the U.S. been fucking us over with this oil. Like, we're not really seeing the profits. This is their official. He's like, yo, like, they gotta cut this shit out. Like, we need to see some money in our pockets. And the U.S. said, what the fuck you say, nigga? Like, on some big bro shit. Like, the fuck you said you want what? We took out their whole fucking government. We said, well, fuck y'all niggas. No bullshit. We said, fuck y'all, right? So we took out their whole government and we're like, yo, matter of fact, we're gonna put our own leader in there. So that's on some big bro shit. We say, yo, like, fuck your leader, kill all them niggas. We're gonna put the leader that we think is suitable for y'all country and how we gonna run y'all shit. That's
the United States did that to Iran.
Yes.
We be out here playing that.
America is the biggest bully. Always has
been. Nosy and a bully. That's the two worst things. But it don't stop there. It don't stop there. So it don't stop. So once we did that, our gas prices was nice. You know what I'm saying? Our parents, the cost of living back then was real cheap. Remember, niggas buying.
Now we're talking. Now we're moving into the early 2000s, late 90s.
So this is what Cope just touched on real quick, right? So now Iran is doing horrible now, right? Their country not really thriving as much as they was before. A lot of shit is going bad. So when you have shit like this, when you have a dictator government, right? The only way to get that government normally out is through fucking taking them out. The people taking them out. So what happens during this time period? You have these radical people, right? Respectfully, I can't be mad at them. Who is like, yo, I'm tired of living in poverty. I'm tired of going through all this shit. Yo, we gotta take out this government official. Like, we gotta take this whole government out. So what do? They took that government out. The people took their own government back. But the thing is, when you take away your government, right? The people who are going to now be the leader.
They ran out the dictator.
Yeah, they ransacked him. They killed him. They bombed shit. They tore shit apart. So now their thing is like, yo, so now you got radical people. You got radical people now becoming leaders. So that's what you have now in Iran, is where the government's like, fuck y'all. Women got to cover up head to toe. Like, they're on some extremist shit.
Back to the basics.
Back to where we're at right now. So now the U.S. is like, oh, like, we gotta fix this shit. And Israel's like, yeah, they got nukes and shit. First of all, Netanyahu been saying that Iran's been building nukes for the last fucking 35 years.
Yeah.
There's really a time step of damn near every president since fucking I think when before Clinton's, probably the Bushes. The nigga was like, "Yo, they probably gonna nuke us at some point. They're probably gonna nuke us. He kept saying it, and every president ignored the fuck out of Netanyahu. They was like, "All right, Netanyahu, okay, Yahoo, you good." But it just take one president to be like, you know what? Fuck it. You guys might be right. And who's that president? It's Trump. So now
we have it. Kind of getting into the 2026 of it all. America's biggest problem with Iran today. It's still within the gas oil realm, but that's just a tiny part of the issue that they have today. Like you touched on earlier, so America is the biggest bully. They're nosy and they're the biggest bully. A big factor in why we are at war with them right now is because of their nuclear program, their nuclear assets. America sees a formidable opponent when it comes to nuclear warfare, and they get scared because America knows their weakest point of entry is to not enter at all. Send your shit from afar. Attack things from afar, attack monuments from afar, attack civilians from afar. That's how you get to America. They see Iran is building a nuclear powerhouse, if you will, something rivaling, well, I don't want to say that, but rivaling North Korea, right? Rivaling North Korea. They said whenever the United States has that formidable opponent, we see a war.
Yeah.
Simple. The fact that Iran has, I won't say stood up for us at times, but stood up for us at times in the Iraqi war, doing things like that, standing up against Israel, who is, of course, as we all know, a huge ally of the United States, shouldn't warrant almost a constant, well, not a constant, an immediate change of fucking pace. You're not an ally, but you're also not an enemy. But now you done fucked with an ally. You're definitely a fucking enemy. Not only are you a fucking enemy, you seem like you're a powerful one. I'm taking you the fuck down. Now, tip, source. We have to ask ourselves as United States citizens, is it smart for Trump to, in my eyes, nip it in the bud? Or as American citizens, is it smart to let this nuclear program continue to build and intensify? I'll start with you, Tip.
In my opinion, right? Netanyahu, the leader of this, the president of Israel, has been saying the same shit every fucking president candidate. Same shit. If they wanted to do some shit by now, if they had some shit by now, it would have fucking happened. In my opinion, it just would have. Let's just be real. Like, I don't know the last time we had a terrorist attack that wasn't domestic in a long. Like, it's been a little minute, to be quite frank with y'all. Like, outside of, I don't know the last one is, but like most memorable one was probably the Boston, the Boston Marathon.
No, the marathon.
I can't think of another one after that. I'm sure there's probably more, but like we don't have that. It's domestic shit right now, and it seems to be, we're more worried about foreign shit right now that I don't understand why. It makes no sense to me. And like I said, like Netanyahu's he talks out of his, like we kiss up to Israel. There's videos of this dude, he goes on TikTok. I don't know, I gotta find his name or whatever, where he asks like government officials, America first or Israel first. And these niggas dead be saying Israel first for some odd fucking reason, or they just duck the question. Why are we scared to say America first? Like,
why are we scared to say fuck Jewish people? Why when people speak out about Jewish people are they condemned? There's something there. There's something there. There's something there. There's something there.
That's why
they run what?
They run the economy.
They run the economy.
It's not just the economy, brother.
Entertainment.
They run a lot, yeah. A lot. I was going to say a lot more than just the economy, the finance, the tech. Babowski, who you think that is?
Those the real gatekeepers. Niggas be talking about.
What the fuck is that one nigga name? Zuckerberg.
My boy Facebook.
They said, who do we think these people are? Who do we think these people from?
If Hold on, Cole, if y'all really want to get into it, the Epstein shit.
Mhm.
Who's the one people they never touched? You couldn't get trafficked. It's Jewish people. They said it higher up. They don't touch Jewish kids.
Yo,
Look
Lou,
that up,
yo.
bro.
Hey, my
Yo, what's up, Lou?
knee.
What's up? They said,
Yeah, don't touch Jewish kids, bro.
Lou, we got to talk business, brother. We got to talk business. If you still on here, we got to talk business. Hit me later. They said it's all a fucking crock of bullshit if you ask me. So I don't think we got your opinion on, do you think it's smart for Trump to nip this in the bud right now? Or do you think he should have minded his fucking business and let Iran do whatever it is that they were continue to build and advance however they were?
Honestly, I think he's right. If we nip this shit in the bud right now, like why? Like, okay, for instance, America took a while to become the great bully and financial great that it is as a country. Why even give them the chance to build up their nuclear warfare to rival North Korea or rival ours when we could just destroy everything already? I heard that we already nuked one of their labs or some shit where they do the research.
Now we ain't nuke it. We bombed it, but we ain't nuke it. Nuke is different.
They got back to us too.
Yeah, nuke is a little different. Yeah,
They got back to us too. Shit.
That's like fuck around bombing. That's like going nuclear for real. You might have some, you feel me? They might have some nuclear, but I do think it was smart for them to nip it in the bud now. Don't let them.
Now, what was you saying? Say it again.
Yeah, don't let them build their self up to be a great and rival us when we get them out the way right now. And they depend on us. So they still dependent on us when it comes to selling their oil. We buy all that. And once we take them out, and if we take that over, shit, we lit. America lit. Them
They said, speaking of taking things and becoming lit. Perfect segue. They said, speaking of robbing, speaking of bombing, speaking of all the fucking shit, a big, huge atomic bomb dropped over the black culture in the black community over the weekend. They said this story is, and I don't mean to laugh, but I laugh out of secondhand embarrassment, almost out of judgment. I laugh. Yes, I don't give a fuck. I listen and I judge. So fucking what? They said, but guys, this next topic that we are about to discuss is one I don't know if I ever saw coming, but it's here. You did. Yeah, I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming at all. I was really shocked reading it. I first thought, I mean, we were near April Fool's, so I'm kind of like, fuck it. Like, are we being played here? Like, where's Ashton Kutcher? Bring out the cameras. We're getting punked as a whole, as a community. But over the last weekend, news broke that 1017 artist, maybe 1017's most popular artist.
Oh, definitely.
Ever. Pooh Shiesty, as we know in the streets, Pooh, Shiesty, all that. They said a whole bunch of things. They said big, big, right? They said, yeah, he was signed to the 1017 brand. This story is so good. Like, I'm sorry, this is too good. Like, I can't wait to talk about it because this is fucking ridiculous. But he was signed to 1017, which is a record label founded, created, owned, operated by none other than rap legend Gucci Mane. Now, back in 2022, 2021, Pooh Shiesty was locked up for a shooting altercation that happened at a club, I want to believe in Florida, where he spent about 5 years afterwards in prison. He was just released, I want to say late 2025, mid 2025, around that time frame. And went viral instantly because people were already, you know, anticipating his return. But he accompanied his return with a first day out record that went
Stupid.
dumb.
It
Went dumb.
And it went triple platinum in the hood. Triple
Definitely
I don't know
platinum.
what that was, but
All
I
the
can
OG.
say right now, I never heard it.
What?
I never heard it. Not
Wait, so?
If
yeah, I
that
never
would,
heard First Day Out.
Really?
it would have been a song of the summer.
I don't listen to Pooh Shiesty. They said for
What?
good reason. I watch the type of energies I allow into my headspace.
I ain't Roddy
Okay.
Rich, my thinking in the box.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did not. No. No thank you. No thank you. They said, but yeah, so
Yo.
fast forward to now. The news breaks that 1017 artist Pooh Shiesty, fellow artist Big 30, and members of their crew, gang, whatever you want to call it, affiliates, they allegedly robbed, attacked, and forced Gucci Mane to release them of their contractual obligations. Guys, Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and other affiliates, including Pooh Shiesty's father, biological blood father, were arrested, arraigned, and booked on these charges.
Nah, bro.
Yes.
You know his dad is Big 30. The Big 30 they talking about his dad. I don't know if Big 30.
No, they talking about Big 30, the rapper.
Yeah.
30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 got locked up.
Well, it's Pop Big 30. Like that's his street name.
Well, the Pop got locked up, Pooh got locked up, and Big 30 got locked up.
Damn.
All three of them. There was 3 more niggas besides Big 30.
It's a lot of niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. It was like 6 niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Which says something to me, but we'll touch on that later. I want to get y'all thoughts. So I'm gonna start with you. I want to get y'all thoughts. Everyone in the world knows where they were when Michael Jackson died. Everybody in the world knows where they were when 9/11 happened. Everybody in the world knows where they were when Donald Trump got elected president for the second time.
9/11.
Zaire Robinson, where were you when you found out the news that Pooh Shiesty, 1017's best artist, robbed the CEO, Gucci Mane, to get out of his contract?
Honestly, I was at the crib, but I don't really like.
That was a rhetorical question, dumbass. I didn't want to know where you were. I want to know what you thought. Don't fucking tell me where you were.
So I was thinking too, because I'm like, damn, I don't know if I was at work, home. I said, damn, that's a tough one.
I remember looking at my phone. I'm seeing it because, like, I had a conversation with my brother about when I seen that he was getting released. I said, "Oh yeah, he gonna try to get his masters. He gonna try to make a plea for his masters."
Yeah.
So I felt something coming, because that FD nuts. So he probably like seeing that. Oh, okay, bet I need to get my masters and get this money really coming in. So when I seen this shit, and I'm just like, no, he did it like this, bro. It's all poor goofy nigga could have went in the playbook and ran a whole better. Honestly, it really would, like, if y'all like you can't say that because the type of nigga Gucci is, he was not letting them out that contract, bro.
Okay, before we dive deeper into that, I want to get Tip's initial opinion, initial reaction on all of this. When you first heard Pooh Shiesty rob Gucci Mane, what were your first initial thoughts?
Well, for me, it was the background of it, right? Because I remember Big Scar. You know, I felt with Big Scar heavy too.
Rest in peace.
That was Pooh Shiesty's cousin that passed away over a drug overdose. I remember academics had said that that when he first died, Gucci wasn't really worried about his death. He was like, "Yo, let me get them chains that I gave bro. Like, let me show you, I give the chains back." And then they was sitting there trying to get him to pay for the funeral, Gucci to pay for the funeral, which obviously they want to do something special. And they said it was a hassle to get Gucci to even pay for it. He eventually did help pay for it, but they said it was like a hassle.
This whole fiasco.
So Pooh was locked up during this whole time. So imagine how he Pooh sitting in a cell 2 years, sitting like, damn, this how you do my cousin? Like niggas got a lot of time to think. So it's like
Gucci wasn't fucking with Pooh when he was booked. He wasn't.
He really wasn't, because this thing was like
no air packages, none of that.
So
nothing.
Imagine how a nigga's thinking while he's locked up in a cell all day. All that nigga gets to do is think all day around grown men. Like nigga, he's thinking about what he gonna do to you probably. So when I heard that shit, I'm like, I ain't surprised. Like I'm generally not. I'd be hurt too. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go about like that, but I feel some type of way if my cousin died and you was worried about some chains. You wasn't signing no condolences. You was like, let me get them chains back.
That's what I'm saying. And then go to the bro. That's your artist at the end of the day. You didn't go to the.
That's the thing that makes you money.
Okay, morally, that's fucked up. That's wrong. Sounds bad. Yada yada yada. As a business,
stupid as shit.
As a businessman, what job you been to that when somebody died, they go to the boss, the CEO goes to the funeral, pays for the funeral. Yes, this is a different industry. This is a different business. This is the music business where you kind of go and you kind of are connected based on your interpersonal relationships. Got that. But as a business, what part of that are we expecting Gucci Mane to really jump in the water, jump in the fire, and step behind his artists who, when they were alive, when it comes to promotion, when it comes to putting them out there, when it comes to putting them on tour and shit, like he barely did that good. Why were we expecting the red carpet to be rolled out now that he's dead? When
shit.
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, shit. I mean, did he kill Biggie? And you would have thought that nigga loved him. Shit, he making songs about him. So shit, if you can kill your artist,
thank you.
If you can kill your artist, it's still
up to the like you already invested thousands into
right. So I'm investing more into you after death. The investment.
It's a one-time payment.
Off. Like these niggas got you hit tracks, and I know because they got a track, like the whole label got a song together, and it went on charts, top 100. Big Scar was, all of them was on her. It's like, bro.
Now that we're talking about Big Scar, we also have to talk about Enchanting. Do y'all know who Enchanting is?
Yes, I couldn't think of her fucking name.
Right.
Yes.
She's the second person who was a part of 1017, who was signed to 1017, who passed away randomly. The internet scuttlebutt, the kind of recurring theme of 1017 is that signing to them is a death wish.
Wasn't she fucking with Uzi at one point?
I believe so.
It was Uzi fuck a lot, if I'm not mistaken.
She killed herself. Oh, Side says she killed herself. She killed herself?
I thought she got killed.
No, I thought it was an overdose.
Niggas be dying all sorts of ways now.
Yeah, shit was crazy. I thought that was an overdose. But to put it mildly, there's people online are saying it is a fucking curse. Being signed to 1017 is a curse. Scar, Enchanting, there was another, I believe there was another artist that was signed to 1017 that passed away in the time frame that they did as well. I cannot remember their name at this particular time. But Tip, what is your thoughts on that? What is your thoughts on the whole conversation that signing to 1017 is a curse? And then we'll go to Sauce.
I mean, by the looks of it, I mean, rappers, like, when you become a rapper, you automatically have like a death wish on you for some odd reason. Not even some odd reason. It's just so much that goes into it. Like rappers die early, bro. Like if you really want to think about it, like we have no big like rappers. All our rappers be dying. Shit, X, Pop, Juice, the King Von, like the shit goes on. Like it's
I do
not just
think the biggest artists of our generation are
all
still
get
here.
killed. I
No,
mean,
I disagree.
but think about it.
But
Think about
I get your point though. I get your point.
From anyone that blew up from at least 2016 to now, that's not Yachty,
got-
Uzi, or Cardi.
You got
Most of them are dead or broke.
Them-
Like
that's more them niggas is really staples in that community that we not a part of, and you know what I'm talking about.
I'm talking
So,
more,
like-
but I'm saying more like like more mainstream, like more universal, like
Yeah,
NBA. You know,
but
a little bit.
I mean, it's very few niggas though.
like
They be
Juice
dying.
WRLD,
Yeah.
Juice WRLD was fake NBA before NBA hit the scene. Everybody was
Versus,
fucking with
I
Juice.
think it's saying versatility wise, and him
Yeah.
hopping on different shits. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
was.
because
And the-
NBA before NBA was Chief Keef.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But Chief Keef was
Badass little kid. That whole bit that was
That's
Yeah.
all.
that was Sos. Like
Juice, bro, like when it like them white boys, like I went to Catholic school, bro.
right.
Love
They do.
Okay, so I'm reading here, y'all.
honoring.
On June 10th, 2024, Larry was rushed. This is Larry. Larry is the last name of Enchanting. Her first name is Channing. So Larry was rushed to the intensive care unit and was reported to be in critical condition following a heart attack, possibly caused by a drug overdose.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it was an overdose. So that would be the second overdose between her and Big Scar that happened under the 1017 umbrella.
Damn.
Right. But when Scar died, I believe Enchanting was the one who went out saying, like, no, this shouldn't happen, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't take this. And she was kind of having a really tough time dealing with the loss of Big Scar for like that time between his passing and then her passing. I think she was having like a real internal struggle or battle with that. I want to get y'all's opinion on okay, so now that we've kind of talked about the curse of 1017, we got to go back into the fiasco that has already happened online between Pooh Shiesty, some people from Pooh Shiesty's camps, and Gucci, right? Tip brought up the whole thing with Big Scar, that being Pooh Shiesty's cousin, that whole ordeal when Scar died. That's one. I don't think y'all remember, and this I didn't even remember this until it was brought up after this all this news dropped. Back in about 2020, when Pooh Shiesty first like was getting there, Big 30 came on the scene, right?
Yeah.
Big 30, we all saw Big 30 as kind of Pooh's second hand, right? That's kind of how it was supposed to be portrayed. He got signed to 1017 as well. I believe Gucci made I believe there was a comment made by Pooh Shiesty where there was a picture of all three, Gucci Mane, Pooh Shiesty, and Big 30, where Pooh Shiesty commented the big three, all CEOs, and Gucci Mane responded, I have the what's the name, it says Big 30 posted, he says 375 1017 big brr. Pooh Shiesty comments big three, the CEOs. Gucci Mane comments, Cat, stop posting me, dude. I only met you once. This is back in 2020.
Oh yeah, that was because Big 30 didn't want to sign 1017.
Okay. So there's already been kind of this tension within 1017, and it's not really a secret. I think everybody kind of already knew. I think the play that Pooh Shiesty is going for his masters is a clear motive, because I think that everybody kind of knows he no longer wanted to be signed to 1017. He's just been in jail this whole time. So there's really nothing he could have done.
Right. That's why I seen this coming, bro. And Gucci art is shit.
He is.
Okay, so now let's talk about Gucci's side of it. Let's talk a little bit from Gucci's perspective, if we can, right?
Bro,
what the fuck do you think is going through Gucci's head?
I felt like Gucci felt it, because why did you randomly just bring a cop with you? he had a
No, the cop, his head of security is FBI, former FBI or something like that.
oh,
Yeah,
oh, so he always with him.
yeah,
He
that's just
kind of has. I get that. Like at a certain point, you gotta have security with you. Like
hell
respect.
yeah. And most security of like high profile individuals like that are former law enforcement, former FBI, former shit like that.
Right.
So yeah. So for me, I'll say this. He probably definitely felt this coming because, like I said, during the whole release of First Day Out, during the whole release of fucking Pooh Shiesty, we heard nothing from Gucci. We heard nothing. No promotion, no opinion, nothing. He went on a press tour for his own book during the time Pooh Shiesty was being released, and we heard nothing about Pooh Shiesty's upcoming projects, Pooh Shiesty's future with the label, nothing. And I think it's also very rare that Gucci is forthright about the inner workings of 1017. I think a lot of people have that curse allegation or curse rumor because we don't know shit. When it comes to CMG, right? Glorilla and Lil Pop and all of them that was over there at CMG with Yo Gotti, we know them. We hear them. We're hearing their music when they drop every couple of months. We're hearing them do interviews. We're hearing them do press tours. We hear Yo Gotti talk about their future with the label. Why is that not being done at 1017 with Gucci and his artists? Tip, I want to get, because you kind of know the music industry a little bit. You pay attention to shit like that. Why do you think Gucci, as the owner, the head of a label, has not been able to really break an artist?
I mean, to his point, I mean, I hate to say it, but his artists either be in jail or just be drugged out. Like, I'm just keeping it a bean. Like, the difference between Yo Gotti and his artists, Yo Gotti's artist is consistent. Like, they, not to say that Pooh Shiesty and them not hungry, but like, say what you want about Glorilla. I know some people may not like her music. That girl is hungry. Like, she puts herself out there. Like, she's constantly trying to constantly trying to evolve. When you got your artist being drugged up, I remember watching an interview with Big Scar, and he was just fucked up. Like, he's just faded. Like, niggas be respectfully, niggas be perked up. Niggas be during interviews. Like, don't even like, you can't. I can't publicize you if you shouldn't have drugged out. Like, y'all niggas is not Kodak. Like, he's probably the only artist that can really be drugged out and niggas be like, yo, Kodak just dropped and listen to it. Like, if you sitting there perked up and faded and you all this shit, like, it's hard to promote you. It's like to get into that white genre, that white space, because that's what makes you mainstream. Let's keep it a bean. Like, let's keep it a fact. Once to get into that white area, you gotta be marketable. But if you perked up during an interview, I can't market you. Like, respectfully, I can't. Pooh Shiesty was a little bit different because Pooh Shiesty always seemed like he was on 10 toes, always kind of, doing what he got to do. But then he gets locked up. So it's like, how can I promote you if you locked up, respectfully, or you drugged up? Like, that's what it seemed like it was going on.
I think it's important to talk about, kind of more of the inner workings of this case or what they have so far, right? Because to be factual, this allegation allegedly, the incident allegedly took place on January 10th of 2026. We know the FBI, we know the feds, we know law enforcement. 2 months, 3 months to investigate a crime like this, and they got everybody involved. This is what I wanted to talk to you all about because it's clear in my book. Somebody telling, somebody snitching. Somebody is saying something, and for me, I don't believe it's Gucci. And if it is Gucci, I don't think that's snitching.
How you don't think it's Gucci?
Well, how would Gucci have gotten the identities of all 6 of the niggas that robbed him?
He's a victim, so he don't got to snitch for real.
Yeah, and if he were to, I was gonna say, if he were to tell them anything, that's a victim statement. He's a victim.
Yeah. For anything, it'll be the person who committed the crime and was like, yo, I got more information if you help me get out. So I doubt Gucci's probably snitching. I don't think he probably is. He don't got the shit's on camera.
Nigga.
But this is interesting conversation because so I know you and I know you believe that if Gucci is saying something or if he did say something that is snitching. How?
It's not if he gave names and named names, and if he get on that stand, it's snitching. There's no way around it. It's snitching. But
Even if he was the one who got robbed.
if you name names, if you know who it was and you name names, that's snitching. You supposed to say they was black. I didn't know who it was. Da 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 da. You supposed to play that card. And
Why?
if you are a street, this is what Gucci. He came on the scene as a street.
He's $1 million. He's worth $1 million, and he's the CEO of a record label. Street nigga is the last thing on his itinerary right now. He's a father, a husband. Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
I commend him because he's smart. He did it the only way he could. He had a cop there with him.
But even if the cop wasn't there, if I was there by myself and these niggas drew guns down in my face in an attempt to harm me in any capacity, you're going the fuck to jail. You're going to jail. I don't care about none of that shit. I'ma stand up and I'ma hold my motherfucking hand on that motherfucking book. Your Honor, it was that bitch, and that bitch. They all fucking robbed me.
Here's the see how you see what the things say. That's the diploma. He got his degree and diploma from the block. That nigga put his hands on the block and graduated.
Understood. But you have to also realize, no, you have to realize that not everybody plays by your rules. The streets ain't the only fucking rules. Some niggas is taking it to the law, and I'm one of them niggas. I'm taking it to the law. Don't come around me playing street games, because you'll never fucking win, because I know the law. And your ass will be the fuck in jail. In the words of Jocelyn Hernandez, see you in jail, bitch. See you in jail. You will go to jail robbing me. I don't give a fuck. You will go to jail. I don't care if you're a street nigga. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you rob me because you're a street nigga, and I'm a street nigga too. Yeah. No.
It's not like that.
Look. My whole thing is, right? I don't know what Gucci was on, but I would have signed. But why did take Gucci so long to sign the contract? So I see niggas with guns. I'm already printing out the paperwork for them niggas. I'm signing that shit up the door. I'm like, yeah, nigga, take that shit.
Tough.
He wasn't in there being tough. He wasn't in there being tough, Sos. They put that motherfucking contract in front of that nigga and they said, sign this shit. And he knew if he signed that shit today, all the precisely shit, that money that he getting, 1017 was done. He wasn't giving up all that bread. He wasn't giving up that money.
That's why his
Gucci bad. I would have signed that shit so fast. I would have printed out the copy. I would have had that shit waiting for them niggas, bro.
I'm hot as shit. God damn.
Everybody talking about Gucci Mane was scared, and bro, Gucci is a real OG.
Gucci Mane was scared. Bitch, I would have been scared too. 6 niggas.
I would have been shitting bricks.
Bro,
I'm shitting bricks. I would have shit the contract. Oh, there go the signature. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
I would have been talking through the door, sliding that shit under for them.
So, how? What other options does Gucci have?
That's what he would do in that situation. I want to know
what you do.
If I'm Gucci, he did it the perfect fucking way. Okay, I got my security with me. Y'all robbed me. I got a fucking ex-FBI agent with me. So you're gonna have to kill us or kill him.
It's hard for me, bro. This is hard for me because this is the same Gucci that allegedly got away with murder before. So
that's why I'm like, he did it so perfect telling the law because
not smoking on Pookie Lock anymore.
That contract's void, but your fucking superstar is booked.
That's another thing. A tip. I think it is important that we touch on this aspect of it because how fucking dumb can you fucking be? Pooh Shiesty, you're a fucking idiot.
No, he is.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You're a
That's-
fucking dumbass because
If you
simply,
doing lawyer up, bro.
yes, I
For the insurance purpose only.
fuck the insurance.
For my life, man.
Streets.
And not only Gucci playing it way better than I would have played it, because not only am I going to the motherfucking feds and telling on your ass so you can get locked the fuck up, I'm coming and I'm filing a civil fucking suit in the same fucking county and I'm taking your fucking money. I would have signed that contract so fast because I'm gonna have the money anyway. Believe that.
Oh,
And more,
Believe that.
You fucking bogus. That nigga said I'm gonna get a civil suit and take you for $1.
Now you going to jail and you broke.
Booked and broke.
Nothing for your commissary no more, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Damn.
Better take up a job in that motherfucker 15 cents an hour.
Y'all better never do code wrong. Ever. Y'all better never
Word.
do code.
Word.
Stay on that nigga good side.
They said because I'm hurting
Yeah.
pockets.
Your question,
And
side.
freedom.
You know, I definitely would lawyer up for the insurance purposes, get all my chains, my belongings back. Yeah, got to. But then you
It's
gotta
the-
drop them checks in the
You
hood.
got to snitch to do that, probably though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he didn't have to snitch. He didn't have to name names and faces and all that and getting on. He don't got to get on and name names. He don't got to do none of that. I got robbed, 6 niggas in mask. I don't know who it was, but they got this, and this, and this, and that.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know, man.
But he told
As
because
this-
he wants
this
that
case is-
contract null and void.
Okay, and
Yeah.
them niggas rob me again, I'm gonna be sick. So
as this
They got-
case kind of trickles down, we'll kind of see the more
I can't hear you, chick.
updates, more shit that's going on. You can't hear me?
What's up with this shit? My shit acting nutty.
I can hear you, Cole. You good?
Oh, all right. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Yeah. So the that as this shit becomes more evident, we get more evidence on it. And shit starts happening. We are definitely going to talk about it more. Why the fuck am I lagging so fucking much all of a sudden? Y'all see me lagging?
I think it's me fucking y'all shit up.
No, I see you clearly. So I ain't gonna lie.
I'm lagging though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I lagging for y'all?
Nah,
You lag every couple seconds, but not like the way I'm fucking lagging right now. They said now we're talking about lagging on the podcast. Hey guys, but no, this has been good. This has been good. I think to end the episode off, it is only right that we discuss Jordan. What's his name? Tip.
Jaden.
Jaden Ivey. Yeah, sorry. You know, dumb niggas. I tend to forget their names. They said he has sent the Instagram world on shockwaves.
Yeah.
People have been damn near rioting after his comments that he made I want to say over the past two weeks. It was 2 weeks ago.
I feel.
You said what?
I think he did last week. I
I think it was last week or something like that. So Jaden Ivey went on Instagram basically saying it's not right for two men to be together or whatever. Well, I don't even know what the fuck he was talking. I honestly, to be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck the nigga was talking about. Still to this day, I don't fucking know. But it was something along the lines of like, I believe in the Bible and hubbub, all that Jesus freak shit that the Jesus freaks do. In return for that, Jaden Ivey the next day was released from his contract with the Chicago Bulls. Oh, I ain't lagging no more. Let's go. They said was released from his contract with the Chicago Bulls. Of course. Tip, I have to start with you.
Mm-hmm.
First, because I have a series of questions. My Christian brother. They said,
Nigga don't
one,
even go to church.
do you
Nah,
agree with Jaden Ivey? Two, do you think that Jaden Ivey should have said what he said publicly? And lastly, do you think that the NBA and the Chicago Bulls were right for releasing him from his contract?
All right, so I'll start that first one, right? Releasing him from his contract. First of all, the nigga kept getting injured. The nigga averaged like 6 points. Wave that fuck nigga.
He didn't get released because of that. That was
It was not that he was trying to say some religious shit. It really,
He's a
it really wasn't. Like the nigga kept getting injured. He kept saying bullshit. He trashed the locker room, or like he did something. He vandalized something. They say he was pushing Christianity on all the teammates. And then when he had an MRI on like his knee, and he said God healed him, and they did an MRI scan, his shit was still fucked up. The nigga going through a psychosis.
Started.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Thank you.
Some aspect, yeah. Like he's going crazy.
Bro.
Another thing is, what you call it? So do I agree with anything he's saying as a Christian man? Hell no, because he's the way I was brought up on Christianity is that I'm not supposed to be that. You know, them niggas that be on the side of the corner saying you're going to hell. Corinthians in it, like they chanting shit out. That's not what Jesus wanted, my nigga. We was having conversations.
I was
like you, Tip.
only ready to debate Tip tonight. Wow. Okay.
Tip, what church you go to? I want to go to your church.
St. James and me. Shout out Reverend Slaughter. But real quick, but like I said,
oh shit, that nigga last name Slaughter. I kind of
like that, don't you?
sermon. Yeah, I do like that a little bit. I ain't gonna
we can
lie.
get that later.
This is crazy.
But yeah, he that's not the way we're supposed to go about it. We're not supposed to be out here chanting stuff out and belittling people. And then he gonna come for Steph Curry. Y'all know how I feel about Steph Curry. Don't you ever fix your lips and say Steph Curry a fake Christian.
Did it. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. That's
you know
why
what I'm saying? You don't speak on Steph Curry. You crazy as shit. That's the golden boy. What the fuck you talking
no
about?
No homo. Because why you just start thinking Steph Curry?
Get me mad.
We gotta stop this. It's 2026. We gotta
stop putting my goat,
Steph Curry is not LeBron. He
my
cannot
LeBron,
glaze Curry like
he
that.
My Jordan.
You can't just.
You ain't about to talk about Curry.
Niggas have been glazing Curry like he's LeBron lately though. Like I know a couple niggas who
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But back to Jaden Ivey and his bona fide scrub ass.
Yeah, but he been on bullshit. So I don't know. Okay. Like I don't agree with.
He's a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
Niggas trying to defend him like, oh, it's because of what he said. Nah, nigga, you can say a lot of shit. Nigga, you can have sex with a 13-year-old girl and stay in the NBA, Karl Malone. So it got nothing to do with what you said, my nigga. It's about skill.
That he said they called him the postman because he was rubbing dick off.
It got nothing to do with what you said, bro. You can do a lot of shit, nigga. If you good, you good.
Right.
What they call him, the mailman or the postman, Tip?
Shit.
And lastly, do you agree? I mean, do you think that the Chicago Bulls? So you think they should have waived them?
Not for that.
Crazy.
Okay, so they said now it's your fucking turn. So now you go first. What was the first question?
The first question was, well, do I think he should have got released from the team? I think he should have got released for the team.
Go ahead and
from the team. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that. Wasn't the first one. That was the first one you said.
That's the one you remember. Okay,
yeah, that's the one I remember.
Go ahead.
Bitch. Do I think he should have got released for what he said? I mean, there is a real problem with what he said, but I don't think he should have got released for that. I think he should have got released for being a bona fide fucking scrub that can't play. That's why he got released, and he's a problem in the locker room.
But you did say while you were talking, you don't think he should have gotten released for what he said.
Nah, if that's what he believed in, that's what he believed in.
Yo, do y'all remember when Ant Edwards called? He was on Instagram and he said them queer ass niggas, and you see Ant's on the fucking league, right?
Exact, because he's a nigga that can play.
My point exactly.
Yeah, there's that too.
It don't matter. Like I know for a fact the NBA don't really like.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he went extreme with it. like you never supposed to go extreme with it. You're supposed to believe what you believe in, and you can do that. But it's always a way to be politically correct about some shit. He didn't do that. He already is a fucking bum. So see you. Like it's just as simple as that. You doing too much, and you can't play. Come on, bro. What are you doing? You embarrassing yourself out here. Like you. What he said was wrong. Like, all right, like it was wrong. You don't say that. No Christianity, no religion. Like in this new world that we entering, like I'm starting to see it. Like more reverends be more open to LGBTQ communities. I've been seeing it on Instagram, and I've been seeing some that like him. You feel me? That's not the way I was raised. That's not the Christianity that Shirley Robinson showed me. So I don't agree with Jaden Ivey, but hey, whatever floats your boat, bum. So I just don't like him because he said that shit. Like, come on, bro. That's none of your business. Like, mind your business and do you. Play ball.
I think, and sorry to burst both of y'all bubbles, because I'm about to. This is exactly the type of, maybe not the type of Christianity y'all were raised on, but it's definitely the type of Christianity America was raised on. And so, in that sense, is he wrong for saying what he said? No, because America has never made people think that it's wrong, has never made people serve consequence for it being wrong. The statement gays versus Christians or whatever the state, I still don't know what the fuck he said. I'm sorry, I don't know what he said.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna just make it up at this point. He says, so for him to well, actually, for me to hear Tips kind of take on it, that he was a nuisance in the locker room, forcing Christianity on other players, vandalizing team property. It's all becoming clear to me that this is a psychotic break, right? This isn't something that I believe Jaden Ivey believes, right? A lot of his lives have been also about his wife and his want to stay married, or his want to keep his covenant, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. I'm not a full-time Christian.
So is he Christian or Catholic?
He's
Christian.
Oh.
He's Christian. But I seen something, and this was actually one of the funniest shits I've seen. I seen something online where it's like, yeah, he's going through a psychotic break, and then they were like, well, yeah, because his wife's leaving him and blah blah blah. And someone, a bright person, said, yeah, his wife caught him doing some gay shit, and now she's leaving him, and now he's against all the gay people in the world. And I thought it was, it
makes sense.
It made a lot of fucking sense, because, and usually, mostly when people are speaking on Christianity, or when they are pushing Christianity, they use the sexuality factor.
That's the favorite thing for some odd reason.
Yeah, they use the sex. And I've always just wanted to know, what the fuck is it? Because I've been seeing a lot of shit. We got to go into that conversation too before we move on to the next topic. Why, as the straight community, straight men and fucking women, is everybody so obsessed with gay people?
Thank you. I don't
think they are forcing it on us at this point. I think we are pulling this shit, dragging.
I think it's coming more normalized, but I don't think it's becoming like I don't feel like how can I feel like someone's forcing me to be something? I'm not. When they start showing it to kids and shit like that, I start to think it's an agenda. But that's the only thing I can say.
You saw men and women kissing at 4 years old. That's not an agenda.
I was watching porn off my cousin's laptops and shit when I was damn near 5 or 6.
Why is it okay for us at 4 years old to know that Bobby and Lucy are together, but we can't know that Lucy and Lucy go together?
And then people adopt kids
personally, sex wasn't pushed in schools for me until like middle school and the
Fair
end
enough,
of
yeah.
elementary. Like,
I haven't been in school in I don't know how many fucking umpteen years. But when I was in school, I never saw anybody put up fucking posters. Hey, yo, go be gay. I never saw that shit. I never saw nobody like, yeah, two niggas.
But so you gotta look at it from this perspective, like, you know, if nowadays, right, there gays are adopting kids, right? If
yeah.
if Sally got two dads, Sally gonna ask why the fuck this thing got two dads. I mean,
Okay, I understand what y'all saying, but like,
like
Tip, I don't think it's any argument to that, really. I don't think we can, at least when we talk about in the entertainment spaces, I don't think we can say that because nothing matters more than representation.
right.
Nothing. And also nothing matters more in entertainment than relatability, right? It is asinine to say that there shouldn't be gay people on fucking kid shows. When we grew up, literally, what the fuck is that one nigga's name? The nigga off of fucking Jesse, who is literally a fully transgender woman now.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Who?
He's not a main character. He used to come up here and there.
He was in love with Zuri.
But I knew he was zesty when I was watching that shit when I was like 2 years old. I was like, that nigga is
the
sweet.
young boy, the
SpongeBob.
young boy.
Yes.
Patrick.
Nah, SpongeBob was zesty as shit. I knew.
We
SpongeBob.
all knew that these people were zesty. We knew what zesty was. We knew what flamboyant was. We knew all of those things. Yes, for us, it didn't have a name, but it also wasn't acknowledged. And so therefore, I think people get away with, oh no, we didn't have that type of shit in our souls growing up. No, bitch, we did. They just didn't say it.
It was like,
there was no explanations on the shit or none of that.
Like, just like back in the motherfucking 70s, they had a nigger on the show. They just didn't say, hey, it's
a black person.
Yeah. Y'all see that nigga?
Oh no, they said, this is a nigger.
Y'all see that? Yeah, it's in black and white, but bitch, you know who the black and who the white is.
Yeah, it ain't blackface.
It ain't exactly. You know the difference. You know the fucking difference. And so when it comes to that, I think representation matters. When we're talking about the NBA, I think Jaden Ivey stepped in some shit because just 2 months ago, the first ever openly gay NBA basketball player just came out. Timing, my brother. Timing. You want to be able to say what it is you want to say. And then I think one of his rebuttals was online was, you know, I can't be crucified for spreading the gospel. Right. Even newly signed, Tip, get a load of this shit. Even newly signed Pittsburgh Steeler, former Chicago Bears cornerback Jaquan Brisker went out and tweeted in response to Jaden Ivey. And he said, I'd rather be canceled by society than rejected by Jesus.
Brisker said that?
I feel him on that. I get that.
Right. And that's where I wanted your opinion, Tip. You are a Christian man. You know, you're very devout. However, I do know you're not married.
Nah, I sure ain't.
And
that's where I was about to take it.
You don't practice abstinence. I'll say that. Right?
Yeah, smile. Go ahead, give it a beat, Tip. Give it a beat.
No, man, but this I
wanted to say this.
Why is the sin of premarital sex not taken as serious as the sin of having a sexuality that isn't heterosexual?
I'm glad you asked that, Cole, because in the Bible, God says no sin is greater than the other. We like to put in our heads that there is one, but in the Bible, there really is one. So the same way we look at lying, he looks at pedophilia. It's the same thing. Right. So it's on the same spectrum. Like I said, society-wise, you don't put it on the same spectrum, but because they know it's greater harm, but you know it's still God looks at the same. Premarital sex. I mean, the only thing I will say about this is with Christians, right, is that we're supposed to come imperfect, right? No one's perfect. Everybody sins. That's natural. I think we forget everybody sins, right? So the same way Jaden Ivey's getting on gays about them practicing gays, I know some people. I know a transgender person who's a Christian who go to church every Sunday. So, you know, so who am I to say they're not a good Christian because they're trans, but they go to church every day. They praising the Lord. They're spreading the gospel. I can't do that.
I'm sorry. I get it.
It's crazy. I'm keeping a bean though. Like you go to Atlanta, bro. There's a big gay transgender population that's Christian. On top of that, like I said, like I mean, we try to put ourselves.
If you grew up, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off, Tip. But keep your thoughts. But I just want to say this: if you really grew up in a fucking church, gay men are always in church.
Always,
and they put in the choir. And they put in the choir.
Thank you.
They're making the songs.
Jesus.
Getting it.
We not about to sit here and act like
right, motherfucking tambourine. Shit.
Like, come on, bro.
That's a fact. Yeah. So I don't know why we put ourselves in
niggas in there playing the drums.
I do too.
I don't know why people put it on this pedestal where like it's
I know why.
You're supposed to be imperfect. You're supposed to be fucking up. You're supposed to be doing dumb shit. That's why you go to church. It's like my best analogy is this, right? Mm-hmm. Would you get mad at someone who goes to a doctor's office for trying to get better if they're sick? So why would you do that with someone that's going to church that's a Christian who has flaws, who might be depressed, who might be a drug addict, sex addict, porn addict, all these gay, and they're doing it to get better? Who am I to sit there and say, "Oh, you need to get better"? That's like me going to the hospital saying, "Y'all need to get better." No shit, my nigga. That's why we here. Stupid.
But some people would say, Tip, play the devil's advocate here, of course. But some people would say, "Yes, I'm going to the doctor to get rid of my cancer."
Right.
I'm not going to church to stop being gay.
No, you're not. But you can improve in all other aspects, though. It ain't just that. You know what I'm saying? People fight demons all day. Right.
And at the end of the day, in that religion, I'm pretty sure when you die, hold on. Matter of fact, it was just Easter. Then the nigga die and come back to life 3 days later to forgive us for all our sins.
Yeah,
I think it was 7 days later, but
I thought it was 3.
I think it's 3. Yeah, because Good Friday.
Don't quote. I was about to say that's for sure.
I'm not a Christian. I don't know.
Me either. It's 3. I just was raised that way.
I've never read the Bible. Sorry.
My grandmama got a doctor in Christianity. She got a doctorate in Christianity.
Yeah, my grandmother does too, but that shit isn't genetic. It doesn't pass down.
At all.
It's not hereditary.
I'm in between religions right now.
But I want to end it off by saying, Tip, I know exactly why people are more accustomed to the sin of premarital sex than sexuality, because premarital sex has been happening since the beginning of time. And it's universal, and everybody does it. It's not something that we can signal out a specific community for.
Fair, yeah, that is good.
Right?
Yeah.
If I talk about this, I'm condemning my very own self. And so,
but you know what I can say?
What?
When it comes to like premarital sex, you know, like them real hardcore Christians, like somebody that would be like a Jaden Ivey.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to premarital sex, if you have a baby before you get married, now they'll hold that on you though.
Yeah.
They'll hold that on you.
I think, which is actually why we're saving the rest of this topic, because me and Tip had a very great, intriguing topic to end off this episode with. But we are going to take that topic and we will be back with it next week. That will be the basis of our episode next week. Will be us debating this illusion around religion, right? All three of us will be here. Hopefully we will have Cy back and we can get his nut ass opinions on some shit too. But I want to say, what the fuck was I about to say? Oh, Christianity. Yeah, I do. Christianity, like Muslims, all of it. There's always something where, you know, people aren't going to agree with, or not everybody does, or not everybody is this. We will discuss
Especially
that
Islam.
more next week. We will discuss that more next week. Yeah, I think I had something to say, but I forgot what the fuck it was.
Are we doing the topic about black slaves and
Black slave? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Black
Okay.
slaves versus Jesus. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That
That's
I
for
think.
next week?
Yeah, me and Tip, we were going to talk. We were going to have a debate.
Yeah, FaceTime after this. What y'all
there
got going
is-
on? Y'all
there is-
cooking.
We're gonna
There
say
is-
we're saving our opinions, but we'll tell you.
Yeah,
we'll tell you
there is basically like a social media trend, social media conversation going around. Who's suffering more, black slaves or Jesus Christ? Little sneak peek for next week.
Yeah, that's what.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Lean in, everybody. Lean in.
I give you my opinion right now.
I'm gonna give him something. I'm gonna give him something.
I'm gonna give him slaves.
It is your boy, Noah Tip, none other than Jai Sos, and Call Me Crazy. And this is the Crazy Talk Podcast, and I want to thank you for tuning in. But before I go, lean in real close. Just gonna give you a little sneak peek. They said, has anyone ever really seen Jesus?